What's good, YouTube? This your boy HoodFacts TV, and I'm back with another reaction video. Y'all know my motto, I'm not about to hold y'all up. If you're new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell for yourself so you can get notified when I drop more bangers like this one right here. Get in them comments, talk to your boy. I love to know you guys' thoughts. I respond to almost every comment, especially the positive ones, and sometimes the negative ones when I'm bored. Smash that like button. Help me out to get this video in the algorithm. About 50-60 likes. I don't ask for much, but let's get into this reaction video, man. Today we got the insane story of OTF DEDE. We got another OTF member. I really don't know too much about this guy, so I'm about to just get into this video. You guys watch it with me, and you guys gonna see my reaction. There we have it. Let's get into this video.
On the voice, that mean DEDE, he the threat.
DEDE a threat. Ain't got no patience. Wherever he catch you, that's where he gon' shoot it.
How? You just call DEDE a rapper, you'll kill him.
In a shocking turn of events, the biggest drill rapper in the world, Lil Durk, was recently arrested by the feds and charged with murder for hire. At least 5 of his associates were also arrested in connection with the murder. One of them in particular has a story so crazy that it'll leave your jaw dropped. In today's video, we'll be telling the story of OTF DEDE. OTF DEDE, also known as D-Ski, real name DeAndre Wilson, is a gang member from Chicago, Illinois. He was a member of a hood called Tay-Town. Tay-Town was cool with Lamron, 600, O-Block, and THF 46. Tay-Town beefs with Shields, STL, EBT, MOB, Jarl City, and 051 Young Money. Lil Durk and DEDE are cousins. He's been around Durk since day one, way before the money and fame.
Yeah, he's telling me stuff that I didn't even know. I didn't know him and DEDE was cousins, man. So shout out to this YouTuber, man. Hopefully he's spitting facts, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't know him and DEDE was cousins. I really don't know too much about DEDE at all, man. Like, he was one of them guys that I seen come home from jail, and one of them guys that I just seen in the background. I didn't know he was the shooter. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just put stuff in songs, you know what I mean? But evidently he was really a shooter because he got caught up in a murder for hire case.
When DEDE started rapping, Durk signed him to his OTF label, but he was always a gangster that just did rap on the side. DEDE had a notorious reputation in the streets. Durk would frequently shout him out in songs or refer to him as the nickname The Threat. He was allegedly one of Tay-Town's top shooters. With a reputation like that, it's no surprise that DEDE would find himself linked to multiple murders.
Damn, multiple murders?
As I mentioned earlier, one of Tay-Town's biggest enemies is a gang called Shields. On November 3rd, 2012, a member of Shields named Travis Henry was sitting in a car with a friend on the 5600 block of South Shields Avenue when a blue van pulled up beside them. A gunman hopped out of the van and opened fire, shooting into Travis's vehicle repeatedly. The shooter then hopped back to the van and fled the scene. Travis's friend was able to flee unscathed, but sadly, Travis was shot multiple times and pronounced dead on the scene at just 19 years old. DEDE would get arrested and officially charged with this murder about 2 years later, on November 5th, 2014. 3 different witnesses identified him to police as the shooter. He was hit with 1 count of first-degree murder and 1 count of attempted murder. Witness testimony can often be shaky, and in a place like Chicago, witnesses often recant statements for their own safety. Prosecutors didn't have strong evidence in his case, so after 5 years, DEDE was granted a $90,000 bond in 2019, so his associates bonded him out. Following his release from jail and while on bond for murder, DEDE's ops would capture him and do something truly sickening to him. The next part of the story is truly disgusting. As DEDE was enjoying life out of jail, he would get set up. He was lured somewhere by his ops and they held him up at gunpoint. DEDE's ops then proceeded to rob him and cut off his dreads. In truly demonic fashion, realizing that they had him at their mercy, they would make him do a disgusting act on camera. While holding guns in his face, DEDE's ops forced him to eat out a woman on her period while she was bleeding profusely.
Hold on, bro. Man, I'm fucking teaching you.
Ew. Ew. Yo, that is crazy. That is disgusting. That is something new. Like, that is torture to the next level. Like, what else you gonna do? What you gonna do? You got guns to your head. You know these dudes is willing to knock you off. What is you gonna do but do it? Like, you gonna take that chance, man. Like, oh man, that's so sad.
To make things worse, they recorded everything and posted the video online for the whole world to see.
OTF DEDE, look at him. Got caught. Got a bitch tricking.
Somehow, no arrests were ever made for this incident. There's rumors online that multiple people involved in this situation were killed afterward. However, I've not found any concrete evidence of this anywhere. Regardless, something like this would change someone forever.
Nah, for
a
real.
few years later,
Nah, for real, that definitely have to turn somebody into a demon. Like, come on, man. Like, into a savage, like, to the point where you don't care about life. Like, bro, like, could you imagine what he was going through at that time? That's just crazy.
good fortune would come for DeDe as his murder charges were officially dropped. He would soon be linked to another murder that brought down one of the biggest rappers in the world.
Right now, the search is on for 3 people who police say shot at a Savannah rapper, killing a member of his entourage. It happened in Los Angeles, and cameras captured the aftermath. Shots fired, a fight taken to the streets, and this chaotic scene, the ending of a shooting that started in Los Angeles, California. Sheriff's deputies pulling out a man who had been shot in an SUV.
Yo, what's so crazy is, man, I done seen this situation so many times, and I mean this video of Rondo Quando, and it's always the person that they're not looking for that get the shit end of the stick. They intended target was Quando Rondo, but it's not one bullet hit him. It's always the innocent bystander or the closest to you that get knocked off. That is just crazy to me. So I can understand this man pain. People was laughing at him when he was saying no like this. And I mean, you got to understand, he felt like it's his fault, man. You dig what I'm saying?
In a rapper Quando Rondo, a passenger in that car, frantic at the sight. It all started at this mobile gas station at 5:30 Friday evening. LAPD says witnesses heard multiple gunshots, then watched a couple cars zoom off. 3 people in one car shot at this black Cadillac Escalade. It's unclear if those inside shot back.
As I'm sure most of you know, famous Chicago rapper and close friend of Lil Durk, King Von, was shot and killed in November of 2020 during a violent confrontation with Georgia rapper Quando Rondo and his associates. Losing King Von was devastating for his associates, so they were eager to avenge him. This would lead to them coming after Quando Rondo. According to the federal indictment, Lil Durk and his associates learned on August 18, 2022 that Quando Rondo was staying at a hotel in Los Angeles. After learning this, DG allegedly recruited 2 other Chicago gang members and had one of them buy plane tickets from Chicago to San Diego using an OTF credit card. They then drove to Los Angeles and met up with other Chicago gang members to carry out their mission to kill Quando Rondo. On August 19, 2022, they were able to find him and track him down to a gas station. Once he was parked at the station, they ambushed him. 3 of them hopped out and fired dozens of shots into Quando's car. Somehow, Quando didn't get hit by a single shot, but his cousin, named Lil Pab, who was standing outside of the car, was shot and killed, officially passing away at just 24 years old. Even though they didn't get Quando, Lil Durk and his affiliates would celebrate and self-snitch on themselves in songs. They would seemingly get away with it for a while, but after 2 years, it would turn out that all of them, especially DeDe, left a huge trail of evidence leading the feds right to their doorsteps. This murder would officially lead to the end of OTF and Lil Durk.
And rapper Lil Durk has been arrested and charged with a murder for hire plot. The Chicago native, whose real name is Durk Banks, was arrested in Florida by the U.S. Marshals Service. The 32-year-old's arrest comes as 5 other people in Chicago were arrested in connection with the investigation. According to the complaint, Banks and his co-conspirators allegedly worked together to, quote, track, stalk, and attempt to murder a target at a Los Angeles gas station, firing at least 18 rounds into the person's vehicle, striking and killing a passenger in the car. Banks made his first court appearance this afternoon in Miami. Banks' lawyer asked for privacy after leaving court, telling ABC, quote, "We will not be commenting at this time."
On October 2024, federal prosecutors announced the arrest of 5 OTF members, including DeDe, for the murder of Lil Pab. Later that same night, Lil Durk was arrested and charged with murder for hire. The federal indictment alleged that DeDe paid the killers of Lil Pab on behalf of Lil Durk. DeDe is officially charged with first-degree murder, conspiracy to commit murder, solicitation of murder, accessory to murder, and money laundering. Both him, Lil Durk, and their other affiliates that were charged are facing life in prison. Wow, I never thought that Lil Durk would ever get caught. It's crazy that they use OTF credit cards to purchase all of the things used in the murder. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think about the situation.
Now, this was actually a good video, man. Shout out to the YouTuber, man. I don't know what his name is. Maybe I'll put his name in the description so you guys can check out his channel. But shout out to him, man. He's definitely was on point. Definitely kept it 100% facts. Nothing fabricated. Yeah, man. It's definitely over for OTF. Lil Durk is cooked, y'all. Lil Durk is definitely cooked, man. It definitely was a good video, man. I did not know nothing about DeDe. That's messed up what they did to him. They had that man do some crazy things to a woman while she was on her monthly. That's just crazy. And yeah, I'm up out of here, man. Another video, man. Y'all know my motto. If you're new to my channel, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell for yourself so you can get notified when I drop more bangers like this one, man. Get in them comments. Talk to your boy. You know I respond back, man. Smash that like button. Help me out. Let's get this to 50, 60 likes. And I'm up out of here to the next video.